Alright, hey guys, this is Dreg the Otaku here with Casey Chris G.
What's
and
up?
Today, we are playing something for the PS3, actually originally for the PS2, by the name of Shadow of the Colossus. I just finished up playing this game about 2-3 days ago, and it's absolutely amazing. If you can see in the shadow part over here, this is an HD remake for the PS3, and the first of the series of these two games is actually the game on the left, which is Eco.
That's all.
And the second is actually Shadow of the Colossus. But I feel like Shadow of the Colossus is more of a exciting game than Eco. And I guess Shadow of the Colossus isn't too much connected to Eco. So, even though it's considered to be the prequel to the game, with it being the second game and all, it's kind of strange too. But yeah, we're gonna check out this game today, and hope you guys like it.
And I've heard of this game, but I've never played it, so Drew's gonna be the one playing. It's gonna be like the knock knock. Sorry, I don't want my voice to be squeaky again. It's gonna be like knock knock, and we're gonna have Drew play. This is a playthrough kind of by Drew. I'm just kind of here along for the ride. Because I have no idea what this game is about, what you do, and stuff like that, so hopefully the mic doesn't fall over.
Yeah. Let's hope it doesn't. Because we know you guys can't see it, but our mic is currently sitting on a popcorn tin atop a drum throne.
It's a pretty ghetto setup, but it works.
All right.
Do we have to watch this?
Yes. I believe that if I start a new game, it doesn't play this prologue. And this does give you some insight as to exactly what's occurring in this game. Now, you guys can get a pretty good feel as to what the graphics are going to be like. Well, not too well, but at least a pretty good look. What they're going to be throughout the rest of the game here. And keep in mind that this was a game made for PS2 back in 2006. And it's got some fairly great graphics for its time. And I think it's got an absolutely wonderful, realistic, gritty art style as well. So, to give some backstory, because they don't really ever explain it in the game, your character that we're playing is the one that you see on screen at the moment riding the horse, and his name is actually the word, Wander. And essentially, what his quest in this game is to do is basically his girlfriend or love recently died due to a sacrifice of some sort via his village, and so he's taking her to this temple where he was told there's a god that can help reclaim the souls of the dead, and they're going to give him a task so as to do this, and you'll get to see exactly what that task is in a little bit. Hint, hint, it's in the title.
Oh. Danger.
What?
I wanted to show you my Gears video, but then we started recording.
Oh.
So now we have to wait till we're done.
Yes. Oh, and here's this nice little bridge that goes all the way to the, basically the building where you're going to lay down your girlfriend at. And
Whoa.
oh yeah, it's called the Shrine of Worship. And apparently, if you were to walk across this bridge Wanderer's crossing right now on foot, it takes you about 10 minutes. So that gives you an idea as to how large the world of this game is actually going to be. Got some interesting architecture going on there.
This looks like the perfect stage for Smash Bros.
Yeah, it does.
It's basically like Final Destination, except it spans like all the bottom of the map.
Mm-hmm.
You can't fall off. You have to get knocked off the side. I think I'm addicted to Smash Bros.
Alright, so now we can begin.
Finally,
Let's do this.
let's get it on.
Yeah. Ugh.
Hooray, we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Game over.
Yeah. And also, when I look at this game and all of the landscapes and architecture of it, and just kind of the main texture and feel to it, I can't help but be reminded of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Especially the open field kind of areas. It makes me feel all Hyrule fieldish.
Makes you feel as if you're in the land of Hyrule.
Yes.
Have you been to Lowrule?
No, but you have.
I have been to Lowrule. It is a thing.
Yes. Now, if I remember correctly, even in comparison to the enemies we're going to face later in this game, the Shrine of Worship, which we're entering right now, is actually the biggest structure in the entire game. Which is saying something, considering the enemies we're going to face.
This looks like the Krazoa Temple in Star Fox. You can tell that we're Nintendo fans.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're mainly a Zelda guy, though.
Yeah. I do like Zelda a lot. But hey, I like Mario as well.
Mario? I'm a huge Star Fox guy, but I've been really into Zelda lately. / Smash Bros. Who isn't? Though,
That's
right?
true.
So...
Okay. I'm not going to explain anything from here because the game will start to explain itself within a little bit.
Okay.
Oh. I guess I can explain one more thing. Since they never really explain it, your horse's name is Agro, and she is a mare. So,
A mayor?
just in case you wanted to know.
A mayor?
Uh-huh.
Of a town?
No.
Oh.
Like M-A-R-E.
Oh. Oh, you said mayor.
Oh no.
These graphics, though.
Yes.
Look at the detail.
Mm-hmm.
Drip. How smooth.
Yes.
Is there any speaking in this at all?
Yes. Now
Is that a guy or a girl?
That's a guy. Now take note of his appearance right now, because that'll change throughout the game. Oh, a nice little interesting tidbit about the game is that it gives you free reign of almost everything, even the cutscenes. So I can actually move about the cutscene with my camera.
Huh.
And this goes for every single one there is. It gives you very much like a, I guess, free feel to it and adds to the open world atmosphere. This guy's mask always reminds me of a barn owl. So there's our girlfriend. Dead.
Right. Oh.
Don't worry, we're going to resurrect her.
No problem.
See?
It happens every once in a while. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but you know.
Yeah.
I love her, so. Is that her? No?
No.
These are just D-bags?
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, oh, hey.
No.
We look like a girl, I'm just saying.
Yeah, he kind of does. But he definitely doesn't sound like one.
You sound like a manly man who's manly.
Yes.
That's a cool sword, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take one of those.
It is a sacred sword.
Wow, you didn't even have to hit him. He's that powerful. I don't get it. Yep. What are you gonna do about it? Is this gibberish or is it an actual language?
I believe it's a false language of some sort. I love the blanket in this scene.
It's just like, yeah, I'm outie.
Mm-hmm.
Goes through the wall.
So, through that statement there, and if you also notice Dormeen's voice as well, you'll notice that the god is multifaceted. So it's multiple in one. That becomes an important theme later on. With our sacred sword.
Thank goodness we found the sword at that garage sale.
Mm-hmm.
Ho ho ho. Quests.
I'll bet.
I was beautiful, no peace, no quarrels.
Why?
No questions. We just do things.
It's taking the longest time to get to actual gameplay.
Yeah. But the story is important.
You do. You bet, Sanada. You do new.
Oh, it doesn't matter?
He's that dedicated to his woman.
Mm-hmm.
He must have been giving a little something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For it to be that important.
See, I feel like our sacred sword is kind of like Bilbo's sting in a way. Except for sting only lights up when orcs are in the near vicinity. But our sword will directly point you to the colossi that are throughout the map. Specifically the ones we're looking for at the time. So, off we go.
Finally get to move?
I will grant.
Off we go.
The way this
on
guy
our
runs,
way.
look at him.
And we are now going to set out on our adventure.
There.
Oh yes. I was also told that you can just hold down X to basically keep aggro running, which is a nice little tidbit, because it gets pretty annoying just tapping X every single freaking place you go to keep this horse moving. So our first Colossi, or I should say, our first Colossus is going to be a misdirection.
Those sound effects, though.
Now, in this world, we'll see a little bit later that there are two little things you need to pay attention to, and that's the silver-tailed lizards and a specific fruit. Now, some of the trees around the area have this fruit in them, and when you eat the fruit, your max health is increased a little bit. With the lizards, if you kill them and you take their tails and eat them, then your max stamina is increased a little bit. And you'll see how very important stamina is in a little bit once we get into our fight with the first Colossus here.
I wonder if that means you need to get up there.
Oh, how very perceptive.
Stay.
Here we go. And we are on our way to killing our first Colossus.
I'm so happy for you, Drew.
Yeah.
On our way to kill the first Colossus. Hooray!
Woo.
On a journey.
I do feel kind of bad for these guys, because it's just like, they're just roaming
what,
around.
What did they do?
Yeah, exactly. They're just roaming around doing whatever they want, and there's no one out here for them to murder or anything like that. Then, here we come, we're like, hey, I'm gonna slaughter
What?
you.
Climb that part? What?
Yep.
That didn't look like something you can climb.
Yes. Alright. And there he is.
Holy crap.
This is only the first
How do
one.
you not see him in the distance?
It's a massive world.
He's just like, I got nothing to do. I'm just gonna take a stroll around the world. And then you come and ruin his parade, rain on his parade by killing him.
So we'll fix our camera on that Colossus. Now the way you take these guys down is they have certain weak spots throughout their body, and they're marked by these large glowing symbols, but they don't show up immediately. You have to get close to them for them to show. But a way you can see them from afar is if you use your sword, and where the light points, you can see where that weak spot is. And our first one appears to be right on his leg. He hasn't been alerted to our presence yet, but he soon will be. Right after I stab him in the leg.
He's gonna, he's gonna feel a little stinging pain.
Now this is gonna hurt much.
Grr, grr. You're like an ant to him. He's like, hey.
Stabbity stab stab. Also, you need to charge up your sword every time you stab him. Because if you do not, it's basically like the smallest of pinpricks to him, and it will do no damage at all. Now, what we just encountered on his leg was a very minor weak point. The minor weak points are more or less characterized by kind of cracked glow look, whereas the major ones that will do massive damage to the Colossus look like a very intricate symbol.
It's kind of hoping he would poop on you.
Notice the circle gauge off to in the right corner. That's our stamina, and if we lose all of that, a very frustrating thing happens, and that is that we fall off the Colossus, and we have to climb straight back up him again. So pay close attention to that whenever you're fighting a Colossus.
Don't do it.
And here's our first weak point.
Don't do it.
Oh boy. Get me back up there.
You're hurting him.
Yes.
Why?
It's what we must do. To destroy the idols and save our love. Yes! Yes!
Ooh, that one's got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Your stamina's
And
almost
another stab. Whoop. Yep, let's get off there for just a little bit. Another stab. One
Good
more.
trick.
And that's the end of Colossus 1.
I assume they get a lot harder.
Oh yes.
This Colossus was like the pansy of the Colossus.
Mm-hmm. He's fairly straightforward in how to take him out. It's just climb up to the top, get to his head, stab his weak point, and then he dies.
Bingo bango, you killed the Colossus.
Yep. Oh, yes. You'll notice every single time that Wander kills one of these Colossi, these black tentacle-like projections will come out of the Colossi, or the Colossus, and seep into his body. And, yeah, I'm not going to ruin anything for you guys, but that definitely comes into play later in the game. It also has a direct effect to Wander's appearance.
Here we are, back at the Temple of Sacredness.
Mm-hmm. The sacredness of temple.
Surely Temple. We'll call this the fake Hall of Justice.
Yeah, yeah.
What happened last night?
Did I really kill a giant?
It was a crazy party. Where am I? Oh yeah, my girl's dead.
So I really did kill a giant.
He is dead.
Yes.
Sounds like a church celebration.
I know. That's what I thought every single time I heard that too.
Time for another one, right?
Yep.
Are there side quests?
Not really. But you can check out various areas of this massive map that you don't necessarily have to. And I guess that's a little treat in itself. Just to kind of see things.
Shadow. I should have been like, today we're playing Shadow of Mordor. I mean, Shadow of the Colossus.
You definitely expected that one, didn't you? Well, you're wrong. we're not playing anything like that. Oh, there's a bird up there. Now, if you have in your, basically, in your inventory, you have your hand selected. If you go up slow enough, well, he noticed us. Well, it actually works a lot better when there's massive flocks of birds on there, and there gets to be a little later in the game. Yeah.
Your horse is a little bit dumb.
Yeah, aggro's a little bit hard to control. The controls are very wonky on aggro, and I was told that's to make him or her seem more like a real horse.
A real horse.
Mm-hmm. Real horses don't run into trees. This one does.
So what were you saying about the...
What was I saying?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Oh yeah, about the birds.
Oh yeah. When there's a larger flock of birds hanging around, you'll be able to go into the flock and you can actually grab onto one of them. And when you do that...
Fly like an eagle?
Yeah, basically. Which defies all physics because they're tiny little doves. So, we are headed toward Land Bridge 2.
He's in a cave, he said.
By the sea.
He moves slowly, he said.
Mm-hmm.
That looks dangerous down there.
We said.
It's kind of cool. We said. What did the we say? I'm punny.
Yes.
Have you ever fallen off? I bet you've jumped off on purpose, haven't you?
Yeah, once. Don't do it, kids.
Let's just say, you die.
Yes. Or at least come so close to death that you can't tell the difference.
Oh man, I thought that was a car horn. For a second, I thought my dad was honking. I'm gonna be like, Dad, no, we're recording.
And off to kill Colossus number 2.
Es número dos.
Mm-hmm.
Los Colossus de número dos. Somebody who speaks Spanish is gonna be like, that's the worst Spanish I've ever heard.
And here we go. Onto the abyssal plains of darkness.
So why don't they just make a like a ladder?
Because that would be too easy.
Because it wouldn't be as cool as going all the way across the bridge. Here we are at Colossus number 2. If you look straight ahead, you'll see a giant beast crashing through the wall. This is the beast that we're going to attempt to kill. We're going to hunt.
Whatever you like. All you need to know is we're going to kill it straight dead.
We gonna kill it real good.
Gonna kill it dead.
We gonna kill it real good, like.
Alright, so
So it's underneath its feet.
yep. Now we're going to use our our bow, which by the way has infinite arrows that wander
Thank
pulls
goodness.
out of freaking thin air.
Thank goodness for that.
Well, we're currently waiting for him to raise his feet so that I might actually shoot him. Oh, that was a nice shot.
Remember your Link crossbow training.
Uh-huh. That was great.
Link would be very disappointed.
Shoot that butthole. Well, not his butthole, but his feet, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Do they poop stones?
I don't know. I don't know as though they eat. They just live for destruction.
What if it's like the stone guy in Star Fox Adventures, where he eats like some sort of stone candy? Maybe that
Oh,
exists.
there we go. There's one.
Finally, holy peas. He's like, one arrow in my stone foot, oh god.
And here we go. Let's climb this sucker thing.
You gonna get it real good. You go hunt that stone thing. Gotta get that stone thing. This is epic music.
Yes. You guys can
Stay
download
right
this
back.
soundtrack anywhere or buy it on Amazon. It is wonderful.
Stab it right in his booty.
Yes. Right in his booty. Your sword is too small.
He's
sword is
having
too
anal
small.
bleeding. He should probably go
Get
to
that
the
checked
doctor.
out, yeah. The Colossus doctor. And we are currently losing our circle meter here. And it looks like that weak spot just subsided. Oh.
He's trying to shake you off. He's
So-
probably listening to Taylor Swift, Shake It Off.
It is time for weak spot number 2. Just like the Colossus.
Numero
rock.
dos. Let me guess, it's at the head. Oh shoot.
How very perceptive of you, Chris. Why, yes, it is. It is in the.
He's saying, I'm just gonna shake it off.
It is indeed in the cephalic region.
Ow. I'm bleeding.
I just love these things. Like, even though I have to kill them, I can't help but love these monsters. Because they're absolutely just, like, beautiful in design.
They really are though, they look really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad you have to destroy them.
Mm-hmm.
2 more.
It's just like, I don't know, it's hard to say. Essentially, it's kind of like if a dilapidated castle just one day came to life. That's what these things would be.
Finish him now, Drew.
Yes.
My brain. Yeah.
There we go. Colossus number 2. Down. Now let's run from those tentacles.
Time for more tentacles to get inside you.
And there's no escaping the tentacles.
So do you think that hurts, or does it just take the energy out of him?
You know, I don't really know. And I also don't know how he gets back to the temple. Maybe it's a kind
He's
of...
teleported by the god.
Yeah, maybe something like Legend of Zelda, where he steps into the little blue portal at the end and
Yeah.
magically gets
Boing, wee, wee,
transported.
wee, wee. Or Star Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Star Fox Adventure is basically a copy of Zelda. It really is, like, except a short version of Zelda, but with Star Fox characters.
Well, Nintendo does...
The Master Sword is Crystal's staff in that game. Because it does everything.
Well, the Nintendo departments do work quite closely, so... I would imagine there would be some cross-referencing.
Well, we've defeated 2 Colossi.
Yeah.
I think we can pick it up in the next one. What do you say?
Alright, yeah, sure.
Well, guys, we just want to thank you guys for watching this episode, and we'll be back. We'll see you in the next episode of... Hold on, let's find out where it is. A giant canopies. Uh-oh. But we'll pick it up in the next video, and we hope to see you guys there. And
Thanks for watching.
yeah, thanks for watching. If you like, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We got more videos coming soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.